Good morning, children. Last week in chapter 3, you read how Swallow took pity on the happy prince and became ready to help in his desire to ease the sufferings of the common people. He had the poor seamstress and was quite happy because he had done a good deed. Now we shall proceed with the second part of the story, The Happy Prince. So let's begin the summary of chapter 4. The next day, when the day broke, the swallow had a bath in the river. Seeing a swallow, a professor of ornithology remarked, "A swallow in winter," and sent the news in the local newspapers. Then the swallow visited the whole city and enjoyed very much. After that, the swallow flew back to the happy prince and told him he was just starting to go to Egypt. The prince requested him to stay with him one more night, but Swallow wanted to go. The prince describes him, the poor author who was not able to finish his play due to cold, and requested him to help him with a precious sapphire from one of his eyes. The swallow agreed to stay one more night and help the author by giving him sapphire. The next day, the swallow visited the harbor and then went to the prince to bid goodbye. Again, the prince requested him to stay with him one more night. He tells him about a poor match girl whose all matches had fallen into the gutter and got spoiled. She would be beaten by her father if she does not bring money. He asks Swallow to take the sapphire from his other eye and give to the poor girl. At first, the swallow did not agree, but on his request, the swallow did what the prince wished. Now the prince had become blind. The swallow decides to stay with the prince forever. The next day, he sat on the shoulder of the prince and told him stories of what he had seen in the strange lands. The prince asked him to fly over the city and tells him what he sees around. The swallow does so, and after coming back, told the prince how the rich were making merry and poor were suffering with hunger and poverty. The prince told the swallow to take away the gold leaf from his body one by one and give to the poor. The swallow does so. The poor become happy, and now the prince looked quite dull and grey. The winter had come and snow was everywhere. The poor little swallow grew colder and colder, but he would not leave the happy prince. He loved him too much. One day he died and fell down dead at his feet. At that moment, Prince Leadenheart broke into two pieces. The next day, the mayor ordered his man to pull down the happy prince statue. They melted the statue in a furnace and threw away the broken lead heart on a dust heap, where the swallow was also lying. The god in the heaven asked his angels to bring him two most precious things from that city. The angels brought him the leaden heart and the dead bird. The god said that they had rightly chosen. The little bird shall sing in his garden of paradise forever, and in his city of gold the happy prince shall praise him. Students, hope you like this tale of Happy Prince. It gives us a message to be always helpful to everyone. Students, now I will tell you meanings of some difficult words of this chapter and you are supposed to learn them. Our first word is unusual, not normal, asadharan. Next is ornithology, the scientific study of birds. Steeple, a church tower. River horse, hippopotamus, daryai ghoda. Bulrushes, tall water plants. God, Memnon, a legendary king in Greek mythology. Withered, dried up, murjhaye hue. Fireplace, a framed opening made in a chimney to hold an open fire. Sapphires, a bright blue precious stone, neelam. Appreciate, to admire, prashansa karna. Admirer, prashansak, one who admires someone. Harbor, seaport, bandargah. Sailors, someone who works on ship or sails a boat, navik. Match girl, a girl who sells matchsticks. Marvelous, wonderful, shandar. Mystery, secret, raz. Misery, unhappiness or kasht. Daggers, short knives with pointed blades, khanjar. Furnace, a fire, bhatti. Students, read this chapter twice or thrice. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.